everyone, how you all doing? I'm so happy that I think today is the first time you actually see my face. You always hear my voice, but no, this is how I look. So how are you doing? How have you been? Well, I've not been quite active on YouTube recently, but I promise you I'll make adjustment for it. So I have with me, like I've jotted down with me, like questions that have been asked severally on the tutorials that I always drop. So I felt it's necessary for me to share it with the rest of the people so I don't still get these repeated questions and still answering all over and all over again. So let me just break down on the questions. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 questions so far that people have been asking me about my tutorial illustrations that I drop on YouTube. So well, I hope you learn something from the questions of others. So the first questions I have here is, I just came across your video. Oh, thank you. How do you draw the fashion figure from scratch? I think this is how I draw the crocus from scratch. Well, it depends. If you are very confident in your crocus, like you draw very well, you are very confident that your crocus doesn't have killing and all that. So if you are very confident with your crocus, you can actually draw directly on your phone. But if you have it will, if you're using your Android phone, it's too small for you to enlarge and all. If you have a tab, it will be very easy for you to actually draw with your tab. Well, what I recommend is, what I normally do is that, because drawing exactly from the Android phone is difficult for me, so I actually make a sketch from, I make a drawing sketch on my drawing pad, on my drawing book. After I'm done drawing it, I snap with my phone, I import it to my Autodesk sketchbook, and then I trace it out from there. Or the most easiest way to go about it, that's if you know that actually you can actually draw a crocus, or your drawing is not like 100%, just go online, search for crocus, you import it, you screenshot it, you download it. So you go online, you search for crocus, you download it, you bring it to, you import it to your Autodesk, and you trace it out again. Don't use it exactly as it is on the internet. I think I'll do a tutorial on that in particular. Don't use it exactly as you downloaded it or screenshotted it from the internet. You should import it, then you retrace on it and clear off the first sketch that you actually did. That will make it more neater and more unique. So I would prefer you do a line crocus, not an already painted crocus. You bring just a line drawing crocus. I think I would, after this video, I'll put a picture up there for you to see. So you do the crocus. The one that is painted, I don't advise it. So when you import the crocus, you actually do your own painting on it, the skin color, the hair tone, and all that. That will make it your own crocus. Because if you bring an already painted crocus, then it will seem as if you actually copied somebody. So when you import just a line drawing crocus, you paint on it and all, it will be so excellent and so perfect. So hope I have responded to this question. I hope you understand. So for the next question, can you do a tutorial on the airbrush tool? There's so many tools, but this one wants an airbrush tool in particular. Well, I'm doing the videos part by part, one after the other, for you to easily understand. I'll get to this stage very soon, and you'll be able to understand how to use an airbrush tool. So for the next question, I thought you were going to teach how to do fashion illustration from scratch, but you didn't. Aww. You only show your illustration, but you don't show how you did then. Well, what I normally do is that I'm still teaching from scratch, and there are some that I just do like a fast video of how it was done. I'm still teaching you from scratch. So teaching you from scratch, you won't be able to understand from like starting when you can't even actually use the tool. So you have to go with me, flow with me as I'm going. So you can't just be in a hurry to get somewhere. You hang now. You just have to take it gradual step. I'll get to that stage when I start an illustration from the starting to the ending. I'll get to that stage. But now you still have to master the tools, what the tools are for, how to color, how to do this. So when I'm doing it in the long run, you won't be like, what is this lady doing? So Hope you understand. Okay, thank you for asking the questions. I appreciate. The next question: what do you use to draw on your phone? Do you use your hand or pen? Do you use your hand or pen? Both of them, you can use them. If you're fluent with your hand, you can use it. If you can use a pen, you can use it. But me, I use a pen. I don't go with hand, I use a pen. Assuming I'm working with a tab, as I said earlier, I can use my fingers to draw. But due to it's an Android phone, so it's too small for you to actually be. So I prefer using a pen for it. Next question. I find it difficult sketching with my fingers. It's not that easy. I can admit that it's not that easy. Tell me the name of the phone pen that works with Android phone. Well, the phone pen, we call it stylus pen. Stylus pen. STYLUS. Stylus pen. It comes in different designs and all, so you can just check online. It has different prices. It's not that expensive. You can get it from a range of 1,000 to 2,000 naira. That is in Nigerian currency. 1,000 to 2,000 naira. You can get it online, or you can get it at if you're in Lagos, Nigeria, at Ikeja. You can get it at Ikeja Computer Village. Just answer stylus pen for Android phones. So it's kind of easy to get. So that's for the question. The second to last question. Please, do you teach tutorials privately? I want a private tutorial. Wow. I do take tutorials privately, but one thing I noticed is that we Nigerians, sorry to say, you like free things so much that when it comes to having a one-on-one class, you'll be like, it's too expensive and all. I do take private tutorials if you're willing to. I do take, because if unless you have to wait for when I have the chance to drop new videos for illustrations and all. I do take private class if you're willing to pay and if you're willing to learn. Just that I noticed that people feel like it's too expensive. Why would you feel that knowledge is too expensive when you're going to use that knowledge to make more money later on? So I think they are kind of wrong in that kind of idea or mindset. But well, if you want a private tutorial, yes, I do take private tutorial. Be willing to pay for it and be willing to learn. I won't take private tutorial and not charge you for it. No, for sure. I would charge you for it, but the price is not that expensive. Not at all that expensive. Something you can afford. So, last question: can I sketch with my fingers? Like, people are asking this question so much. So much. Yes, you can sketch with your fingers if you're willing to and if it's easy for you to use that way. So that's all the questions I have today. So thank you for having me here. Thank you for watching this video. If you have watched from the starting till now, I give you a thumbs up. You're really a darling. You really tried. Please subscribe to my channel. That will really boost me and give me that ginger to actually post videos all the time. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you.